Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And our topic for today, it's critical first steps in starting a new gym. Critical first steps in starting a new gym. So if you're looking to open up a new gym, this is going to be for you. We're going to give you 4 things to think about. And now, before we get into our topic here today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym and you need funding, you're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding, maybe you own an existing operation, you might need some working capital. We can help provide funding options for you for between $50,000 and $500,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use, and the basic qualification for that program, it's a 680 credit score or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Now, with that said, let's get into our topic here today, critical first steps in starting a new gym. Critical first steps. So if you're thinking about it, I want to give you some things to additionally think about. Number 1, develop your idea. What is your idea? And a couple of comments on this. There's power in your ideas. Don't underestimate the power in your ideas. The one thing you may want to look at a little more critically is don't just open a gym for something that you want. Here's how you like to work out. Okay? You want to open this up for the community. You want to be able to satisfy that need that maybe is not being met. But your ideas have power. You're doing this for you, and there's certain fundamentals you want to follow, but stay true to those kind of things because your why and why you want to do this is going to be crucial. Okay, why is it important to you, to open up a facility? Number 2, conduct market research. Okay, now this could be as sophisticated as doing a feasibility study and really, spending some money and really understanding it. But it could be as simple as, shopping your competition and finding out what do they do well, what do they not do so well. What are you going to do that's going to be better than what they do? What are you doing that is so different than what they're providing? That'd be a great place to start. That'd be a great market research place to start for most independent gym operators. Number 3, you want to create a business plan. Now, this is something we can help you with. You can check the links below on that. But you want to create a business plan because not only do you want to know what you need to do, you want to know why you need to do it. And you also want to know what's the pivot if it doesn't work exactly like you hope. Because there will always be, roadblocks and setbacks. If there weren't roadblocks and setbacks, there'd be no opportunity here. Okay, everybody'd be just doing it. Okay, so the more we think this through, the better. But get that business plan. And when you get that business plan, don't just file it away. Use it. This is a working document. Every day you're working on key objectives of that business plan. And then as you get further into the operation, you start doing, maybe monthly plan of actions that go right alongside that. And then number 4 on my list, critical first steps in starting a new gym, secure funding. Secure funding. I talked about, funding a little bit earlier, but on the funding part, can you open something where you bootstrap it? Absolutely. We help folks do that all the time. Okay. Now, if you don't have to bootstrap it, I certainly wouldn't, but it can be done. You can even take over existing operations that might be failing and get them at a significantly lower price than what it might be otherwise. Okay, now you would need some understanding of how to get it turned back around. But in a general sense, you want to make sure you have funding. A couple things. You want to have cash on hand, typically about 1 month operating. So if it costs you, let's just say it costs you $30,000 a month to operate your business, you should have at least $30,000 available. Maybe as much as 60 or 90. okay, just in case there's a hiccup along the way or there's an opportunity along the way. And one of the great rules I think to follow when it comes to funding is always be looking for it. Doesn't mean you always have to take it, okay, but always be looking for it, because you just never know when there's an opportunity to acquire something, to open something new, to expand something, to develop something. You want to make sure that funding is readily available for you. So be mindful of it, secure the funding. Usually on this, in a lot of cases, if you're opening something new, that landlord's going to want to see that you have the financial wherewithal, to pull this thing off. So 4 things to think about, critical first steps in starting a new gym. And so again, my name's Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate y'all being here today. And again, if you've not yet done so, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then again, for you folks who are looking to open a new gym and you need funding, or you're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding, or you have an existing operation, you need some working capital, we can help provide funding options for between $50,000 and $500,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. And the basic qualification for that program is a 680 or better credit score in Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. So again, my name's Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here on the video today, and we look forward to seeing you on that next session.